Hello, good morning, and I bring you a very important news that should be watched carefully by youngsters especially. Supreme Court allows city woman to abort 22-week fetus. In short, there was a lady who was pregnant and the pregnancy was into the 20th week, which is a limit beyond which abortion cannot be allowed in India, and Supreme Court allowed it. Now we will quickly go into the subject of abortion and the law in India that deals with it. It is called the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. All of these provisions will scroll down individually as I speak. This will be slightly technical, but it is probably good that you acquaint yourself with the minutiae of this law, because this may affect you or somebody known to you down the line, and if that happens, you will not have any confusions. All you need to do is be acquainted with what I am going to say now. Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971 Section 3 deals with the provision of abortion in India. Here are the salient features. Up to 12 weeks into pregnancy, a single registered medical practitioner acting in good faith can conduct abortion. There are conditions, but understand this. Up to 12 weeks, a registered medical practitioner, doctor, but we are calling him a registered medical practitioner. If the pregnancy of the fetus is between 12 weeks and up to 20 weeks, then two registered medical practitioners acting in good faith. Please understand, acting in good faith here can be interpreted as not for money. Okay? So up to 12 weeks, one doctor. From 12 weeks to 20 weeks, opinion of two doctors is necessary for the conduction of abortion. And here again, abortion is not in Indian law treated separately from the health of the mother and the child. In other words, married women, unmarried women, all women in India are covered by this law. It is very, very clear. Now, if continuing the pregnancy is going to cause grave injury, mental or physical or both, either to the mother or to the child, then an abortion is called for, and then, as I mentioned above earlier, the abortion can be done in that particular manner. In this particular case, the pregnancy had crossed the 20-week limit. It was in the 22nd week, and therefore, since the Act is silent about it, a petition was moved to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court allowed this abortion because apparently the child would have been born without a kidney. Therefore, Supreme Court deemed it fit to allow this abortion even though it was beyond the 20-week limit. If a woman is raped and gets pregnant, it is only common sense that tells us that the pregnancy must be terminated, and therefore it is allowed. If a legitimately married couple, husband and wife, encounter pregnancy caused due to failure of contraception methods, then such a pregnancy is considered to be detrimental to the physical and mental health of the wife, and therefore abortion is allowed. You have to understand that there is a section here, section Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971, section 3, subsection 3, which says something which is very important. Account may be taken of the pregnant woman's actual or reasonable foreseeable environment. You have to understand that all of this depends on the environment from which the lady comes and will go into. So all of these factors, there is a factor of 12 weeks, there is a factor of 12 to 20 weeks, there is a factor of the physical health of the woman, there is a factor of the physical health of the child if the child is born. All of these factors are very properly, decently, roundly covered in the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. The Indian Penal Code also deals with a section which touches this particular aspect of our life. Section 312 of the Indian Penal Code allows abortion in good faith for saving the life of women. It otherwise deals with miscarriage, but here it can be construed and interpreted that it allows abortion performed in good faith. These are times when youngsters better be acquainted with this. Before I forget, a very important provision that all such abortions can be conducted only in a proper hospital, and I shall tell you what a proper hospital is. Section 4 says, place where pregnancy may be terminated. No termination of pregnancy shall be made other than a hospital established or maintained by government, or a place for the time being approved by the purpose by this government. In other words, you have to do it in a proper hospital. It cannot be done in some quack's bedroom. It cannot be performed by some doctor in the comfort of his house. It has to be performed in a place which is a proper hospital. Thank you very much for watching my show. It does truly encourage me that you watch, and I have also started receiving emails from a lot of you, and I try and endeavor to reply to those emails. Keep them coming. As you know, I do this free of cost. Nothing delights me more than to be able to provide some use for my legal knowledge. Nothing delights me more than to be able to be of some use to in your life. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel.